Alright guys, I am back and I am sorry. 1 second. Okay, so I'm just trying to put the finishing touches on my outfit. Hi, good morning. I'll come and go. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to just. Alright guys. Okay, so bear with me. I'm just trying to put the finishing touches on my outfit and everything. Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. So, I think that we are doing perfect timing right here. Hopefully my hair comes out the way I want it to, because if not, I'm throwing it out. If not. Alright, let me see what happens if I like it. So hold on. Bear with me, let me see. If it don't go the first time, I'm not even gonna try a second time. I'm just gonna throw it on. I promise you, I already doing like that. I already do. Yes, honey? We're about to leave out, honey, okay? You're about to leave out, okay? Hold on. Hold on, please. I said hold on. like it. It's not what I wanted it to look like. So let's see. I don't like the bun. This feels like it's a little too messy. I don't like it. No. I guess it don't look terrible, but I feel like it could look a lot better. Should I wear a hat today? Or no hat. Should I put on a hat or no? I feel like I should put a hat on. I think that'll look a lot better. No hat, or should I put a hat on? So don't put a hat on, okay. So no hat, okay. Hold on, guys. Me and my little one walk out right now. Hold on. Alright, guys. Give me 1 second. I would put on some lipstick, but but since we're gonna go out to eat, it doesn't make sense to do it. Okay. Let me show you guys the boots that I'm wearing. So thank you. I'm wearing these boots for my outfit today. So. Alright. Alright. Now we can get ready to go. Alright, you guys, let's go. Alright, come on, too. No. It's time to go. Let me just grab a jacket, because I know it possibly could be cold outside. I'm not trying to be cold. I'll grab, I'll take this one right here. No, I'll take this one. My hoodie, just in case if I get cold. Yeah, he has class.
So back up within the car because I asked him to say yes.
Okay, did you got everything that you need?
Yeah, I'm gonna put in the car. And
Grab you?
my belt.
Okay.
Should I bring my iPad here now?
And that's up to you.
I'll bring it.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, wait. I found my belt. And I'm wearing all black today. Oh, no, I'm wearing black.
Huh?
I'm gonna get all black today.
Well, then you should assess it. Hold on. Go ahead, sweetie. Alright, ready? Get someone.
I'll put in my belt.
What, honey? How strong? I think your belt is extremely strong that it can break the world, sweetheart. Do me a favor. What you looking for? Is if you go back here, is
I'm looking at first one.
no, I already know it's right inside there. You don't even gotta pop the trunk. Because remember, I'm the one who put it away, remember? Noah, stop. Noah, I know it's no. What? Cause you be mumbling. If you got something to say, then say it. If you're not gonna say nothing, then don't say it at all. Like I just don't get the sense of you always messing up your what is it? Like why do you do that? You wanna tell me why you do that?
Huh?
Why do you do that?
Do what?
Mess up your days that I always have planned for. You do it every time.
I wish I do it right.
Let mommy ask you a question. Okay? If someone has sent you, right, money to go out to eat, right? And then you don't go the first day, right? And then you say, okay, I'm gonna go the next day. And then you don't go the second day. And then the third day that you're supposed to go, you say, oh, I want Wendy's. How would that make you feel knowing that you sent somebody something more money than that?
I don't get it.
Okay? Let's say if I send you $100 to go out to dinner, right? And you say, okay, I'm gonna go today. Then you don't go. Then you say you're going to go tomorrow. And then you don't go. And then the next day you say, oh, well, I'm going to go to Wendy's. But your total is only maybe $10. So what did you do with the other $90 that I sent you to go out to enjoy dinner? How would that make you feel knowing that you basically feel like somebody that you gave money to only spent $10, but you gave them $100 to be able to go out to dinner? How would that make you feel, knowing that you basically just got used for money? Exactly. No, honey, something that I am really trying to teach you is just respect, honey. And if somebody sends you something, baby, for something, right? And let's say if you don't go for like 3 days, the most respectful thing to do would be to give it back. But I've been sitting up here trying, and I feel like anytime I try to take you out somewhere, it just goes wrong every time. Like when we went out to go get something to eat the last time, you took maybe 2 bites of your food and then that was it. That was it. So that's why sometimes I don't like taking you out. I really, really don't, because I already feel like it's not going to be a good day. Just from your attitude, just from the things that have happened before, and I don't like it. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm going to enjoy my day. So if you feel like you want to be in that type of attitude, you can get dropped off to your grandparents' house and I can enjoy my day. And whatever is wrong with you, you can keep that over there. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what that is.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I understand.
Did you roll your eyes? Oh, because you was finna not have them. And my son don't get it. Like, I'm just trying to teach him about, respect. Like, I'm really, really big on that. Like, and he really got to understand, like, I'm not with certain things. I don't move like that. I don't care what, like, other people may do, but I'm not doing that. Like, no. Like, that's not what we doing. And I keep explaining to him, like, people work hard for their money, right? Like, people work hard for their money, right? So if somebody is sending you something, I feel like, damn, the least you could do is, use it for what you say you're going to use it for. Like, I have I have a low tolerance for somebody using something. I don't like stuff like that. And I never want nobody on here to feel like that. So when I say, hey, I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it like Kiva. She did 30. I'm going to give that to you and let you get something. But with the way you acting now, you're not going to get it. I just want him to really just have an understanding of being kind and being humble and being understanding and just, just being a really good person. And there's nothing wrong with what I am teaching him. It may be a little rah-rah sometimes, and, I get it, whatever. But when I tell my son, like, when I got to be hard on him, I'm going to be hard, right? Because love is correction. And if I don't love you, I'm not going to correct you. I want to know, how do you feel right now? And I want to know how you feel and why you feel that way. Go ahead. Because I want to hear you out. Go ahead. Tell me. You know what? I know you. How exactly?
You made me laugh, that's why.
But I know you. So how were you feeling in that moment? Tell mommy that one.
I'm sad.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. So why were those sad and mad emotions there? Talk to me.
I was just trying to do a joke.
But that's the thing, though. You knew it was a joke. Did mommy know it was a joke?
No.
I just need him to just understand where I'm coming from sometimes. And I get it, it's a joke, ha, he, but it's just the timing of the joke with everything I've been going through is just not the right timing right now. You cool? So do you understand what I'm saying? That you should never what? No, you should never use nobody. That's what the whole moral of the story is.
Shut
up. It's but the world is not what?
No. As soon as it comes, I'm getting my bone. I'm going. That's not where my bag at.
In the back seat, honey. Make sure you... oh, never mind. You got it. Good morning. It's but the world is not his and understandable. What? And you either going to make him a man or a monster. That part. I don't understand that first part, but okay.
Why is it so hard to get?
You need help?
It's stuck on something.
So why don't you... No. Instead of you
I
pulling...
got it.
Instead of you... Yet again. Do you see... Perfect example. You're not listening.
I just stopped.
You stop before I even said it. I can't remember. Push, no, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hand in, you're gonna push the bag down, and you're gonna pull. Push the bag down. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, you're lying. You didn't seem like I know what I'm talking about. He just gotta listen. I always say you got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, baby. Listen. And it worked. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know. Jesus, Lord have mercy. No,
Oh.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have a good day. I don't know what type of day he finna have because he about to skirt. Listen. You know, as a parent, when you know what you're talking about and your kids don't do it and they irritate you, and then you sit there and you let them struggle with it, and then you looking at them like they're doing fool because they not listening to what you're saying, and you know it's gonna work.
Unlock the door. I'm back to the door.
Go, cause I gotta hold on, guys.
That door was so close.
Cause that's just sir purposely did that. All right, bye. I love you. Have a good day. I gotta go get gas. I feel like I just golly. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm riding on 69. Y'all think I'm lying? Look at this. 69 miles. No, 67. Damn, I'm on 67. That's crazy. I'm on 67. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get some gas right now since he is there at his taekwondo. Like, when you know what you're talking about as a parent and your child don't listen, it is extremely frustrating because it's like you could tell them something, and when they don't listen, and I'm telling you, I promise you, you look at them like something wrong with them, because you telling them, okay, I know what I'm talking about, but you want to sit up here and act like you know. All right, so they sit there and your ass struggle. Like, simple as that. I'm gonna purposely let you struggle because you don't want to listen, so you know it's struggle. Yo, slow ass. Like, what is going on? Like, I wish these kids would just learn that we're not going to tell them nothing to hurt them. Like, we're going to try to tell you something so that way we can make it easier for you. But when you don't listen, you make it harder for yourself. And then as soon as your little behind get in trouble, Mom, don't call me. Call your father. Don't call me because I know what I told you. You better call your father. That part. Like, no. Jesus, Lord. They always run to mommy. Like, no, don't run to your father. Don't run to me, damn it. I'm tired of your ass. You didn't want to listen in the first place. Now this is the consequences. Lord Jesus. Like, I don't, you know how many times I'm pretty sure a mother wished her child had listened? I'm pretty sure she'd be looking at her child like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Something wrong with you. Then you sitting there and now you want to call me. You better go call Tyrone because I'm not doing it. I feel like at a certain point in time, right now, mind you, Noah is 9, right? I get it and I understand. But let me tell you something. He not going to be 9 forever, honey, so his ass finna learn. It's like with the bag. I'm telling him how to try to do it and he's interrupting. If he would have just zipped his little light-skinned lips, right, and let me talk to him and let me finish what I was saying to him, he would have heard me say, push it down, and pull it. But he wanna interrupt me as I'm speaking. You got 2 ears in one mouth for a reason. Zip them lips and listen to what I am telling you. And it worked. That part. Like, I really want to have a good day with my son, but I feel like I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's like whenever I really try to have a good day with Noah, it's just like his attitude. He has an attitude like me, and I be ready to, if I could say what I wanted on here, but it's just like I just need him to just listen and just trust that I'm telling him something right, and I'm not gonna tell him nothing wrong. That's what I need him to trust and understand that part. I need him to trust my process of what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm gonna go around because they right there. I'm not gonna do that to the older people. Hold on. Like, because there's an older couple that's in front that I would have ended up parking in front of, and I don't want to park in front of them, so I'm gonna let them come out. They never let us speak, and then I'm telling you, we be the first person they call. Hell no, don't call me. You didn't want to listen, right? So now your ass going consequences. I could see if I was telling my son, right, something different. You know, if I was telling him, oh, go out there, go on the streets and just go, go be a bum, go lay with women, don't do nothing. I'm never gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you, baby, get up, go get a job. Get up, baby, go do what you gotta do, right? Because at the end of the day, you have to sit up here and you have to be, you have to be the man of the house one day. So, I need you to get up. I do. Give me a second. I'm gonna get $23 on 3. Hold on. I'm gonna let you guys see. Come on. Ow, I hit my head on that. Hold on. That is all of you. Yes, I'm at the gas station because y'all know your girl was riding real low. I was riding real low. And after this, I'm going to go back. See what I'm saying? I put 23. Oh, Lord Jesus. The struggle be so freaking real trying to put gas in my car all the way. I gotta make sure it don't leak out though. See where it stopped at, you guys? I told you. That's why I didn't do 25, because I knew it was gonna be too much money. Ugh, thank God it stopped at 23. I hate when that leaks out. See, my car is real little, so my car don't take a lot of gas. Thank God. Listen. You see where it stopped at, you guys? It's already like trying to tell you guys. Like, my car really is little. I promise you. I got a really little car, so, you know. I might be able to get out of here if I can get over it. Oh, perfect timing. That was beautiful timing. But seriously though, like, if our kids would just let us speak, right? And they actually decided to listen, I think they will be fine. But here you go. Swear up and down that they know everything. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not saying that sometimes, you know, the child can't teach the parent, because I think that, you know, parents definitely can learn from their kids. I definitely do. I believe that. I definitely do believe that, because, you know, there have been some things like my son be like, Ma, you know, that's not how you do it. You know, this is how you do it. I'm like, okay. So I'm never against hearing him out. It's just that when I am talking to you to try to help you with something, let me finish, and then baby, I will give you the floor, and I will give you that same respect, and I will listen to what you gotta say, because I'm asking you to listen to me, right? So then I should return a favor and do the same for you. I always tell my son, common courtesy is all you gotta give to somebody. That's it. Right? That's it. Like, all you gotta do is just give somebody common courtesy to hear you out. And I always tell my son, when you listen to somebody, make sure you hear what they're saying, because you want to be able to respond to everything that they are saying in the proper way. But if you're not even fully paying attention, first of all, it's rude, right? And second of all, I'm not going to sit here knowing that I'm trying to have a conversation with you and you just ignore me. That's rude. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, no, that's not okay. Like, I think that is so rude. If you're going to talk to me, talk to me. If I'm going to hear you, then you hear me. That's how a conversation works. Both parties got to be able to hear each other out, so we can figure out what is wrong, what is going on, and how can we fix it, right? I just think that that's best. If you ask my personal opinion, which nobody has, but I'm going to tell you anyway, I just think that's the best way to handle something. I really believe in having an adult, civil, respectful conversation. And I tell people all the time, even if you don't want to listen sometimes, just listen. Because, you know, somebody may say something to you, and I promise you could have probably been like, well, damn, you know, that's not what I thought that you said, because you weren't listening. If you were listening to what I was saying, then maybe none of this would have even happened. That's why I tell people, when you don't listen, you make an ass out of yourself, because assumption is a mother, okay? And I don't want to sit there and be having egg yolk on my face, right? And you are talking to me, but I'm not listening to nothing you're saying, because I'm so concerned about what I thought you were saying, but not what you were saying. It's the difference. Just like a want and a need. It's the difference. You understand what I'm saying? It literally is. It's a huge difference between the two. Like, I feel like, you know, I would never sit up here, you know, if I'm not in the harm's way, or, you know, I ain't crazy, right? But I always tell my son, you know, be careful. Just be careful with everything you do, you know, everything you say. Like, I tell him all the time, like, you know, just really be careful, because, you know, somebody will try to make it seem like you said something, and, you know, good and damn well you did not say. You had nothing to do with it, or nothing of that nature. So I always tell him, just listen. You know, if you just listen, I promise you, you listen. Right? My cash app is Panda Bear 11240. It got a lot of pink hearts on it. But seriously, I tell my son all the time, if you just listen, right, you will be fine. Hi. But so you know what? I'm gonna disagree. So thank you. So someone said that women have a problem doing that. To be honest with you, and let's just keep it fair, right? Both parties have a problem with doing that, because if a man is upset at something because he thinks he heard something or whatever the case may be, he can do the same thing that a woman could do and not hear what she's saying. And a woman could do the same thing. Oh my goodness, that's not what you said. No, hun, that is what I said. But you just weren't listening. You just weren't listening to me because instead of you not being in your feelings, you chose to be in your feelings when you didn't have to be. If you would have got out of your feelings for just a little bit, right? Then you would have heard what I said to you. Get out your feelings, baby. It's okay. Like, people really don't understand. That's why I always tell my son, sometimes remove your feelings from a conversation, and I promise you, you will look at a conversation so different. But you gotta listen. If you remove your feelings from the conversation and you really listen and you really hear what somebody say, I promise you, y'all can have a civil conversation. I promise you you can. I'm pretty sure you can. People really just don't understand. It's really just about listening and responding to somebody. But I can't sit there and talk to you when you think you heard something, or you think you thought something, or you think you thought that you know what I said. Well, no, because nothing in your mind yet again is what I said, and or what I did, and or what has even happened, and or is occurring. But in your mind, you didn't play that whole story out though. What? That's when you gotta be like, what happened? Like, what? That's that crazy I'm talking about. Who got time for that? Like, I'm sorry, but if you can't come to me, right, because you are upset, I would rather you come to me and be upset, but remove the emotions and then have a conversation. And then maybe something that you're mad at may not even be what it is, but I can't know that unless you talk to me, right? This is crazy. Hi, how are you? I'm starting to think like I'm being tortured. Like, I promise you, I think I am. Like, I just, it's really not, for me, it's not hard to engage in a conversation, right? For me, it's not hard to take how I feel out of something and hear somebody else out and hear what they got to say, right? Because, mind you, I could be looking at it one way, they could be looking at it a different way. But how will we know unless we actually hear each other out? That's why I tell people it's very dangerous to be upset when you are having a conversation, because you're not hearing clearly, you're not thinking clearly, because you have now let that emotion take over. Wrong thing to do. Wrong thing to do. And I'm not saying that you can't be upset coming into a conversation, but don't show that in the conversation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, I loved her on Virgo. I just want, my son to move, like different than what other people do. I think when people get in their emotions, I think that plays a dangerous part. I do. And I'm not saying that you're not entitled to feel a way. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, however you feel in that moment, you are entitled to it, right? But don't bring it in the conversation. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I personally, from lesson learned, I wouldn't bring my frustration. Let me tell you something. Last person that I had to have a conversation with, right? I took my emotions from out of it. Still couldn't have the conversation. So that's when I knew right then and there, I'm not the problem. You're the problem. Because if I can't sit up here, right, and have this conversation, right? And take my emotions out, which I did, and I still couldn't have the conversation with you, it's no longer me. It's you. Hi guys. Really? Good morning. I'm just saying. Now, I will say this, right? Women have a tendency to bring their emotions in a hell of a lot more than a man does. And I'm not saying that men don't, because they do. But a woman does it a hell of a lot more than a man does. And I give him that, right? And I give her that. Because women are very emotional, especially when they mad or when they upset or like whatever the case is. But baby, you got to tone that down, sweetheart. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, if I was a man, right, and I had a girlfriend and she was emotional every time I had a conversation with her, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'll break her with her ass, because I'm not gonna try to come to you and have a conversation and you always mad or you always angry or you always upset. Well, then your ass need to be by yourself, because I'm not dealing with that. I feel like that's too much on somebody else. I now have to carry the way you feel in this conversation. So now, because the way you feel, I have to be careful with what I say. No, I'm grown, you grown. I should be able to say what I want, right? Respectfully, and you should be able to do the same thing without you always being upset coming into a conversation. That's not the way it works, sweetheart. I agree. Half the issue is just accepting that you're emotional without even attempting to control it like an adult. And that's where people go wrong at. They do, because sometimes in people's mind, and this is where we're going to bring up therapy, right? This is where if you feel like you can't control something, you might need to see somebody then, because something wrong with you. Okay? Something is wrong with you if you cannot ever control your emotions in a conversation. Yo, you need to go to somebody, because like, who finna sit up here and argue with you every time? It could be as simple as, oh, good morning, babe, what you want for breakfast? Why are you asking me? You sure I know what I eat in the morning? Mother, I don't know what the hell you eat. You can change what you eat. Like, what? No. Hi, Jason, good morning. Like, no, that I would be like, oh, you get the fuck out. You gotta go. Like, I would not be able to deal with something like that. I can't. Oh, I'm not arguing with no damn body. I will look at you like this. You done? Because, I don't got time for that. Goodbye. Like, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that's, yeah. Cause I would really be looking at somebody like this the whole time, right? They arguing. Somebody would think something is wrong with me, but no, because I'm looking at you like you crazy. Because do you hear what you're saying? Jawline on fleek. I don't even know what that means, but we just going, okay. Like, okay, just okay. Yep, right. Hi, good morning. I'm not. I don't even know where this came from. That's the crazy part. Like, I never used to speak like this before. What it do? Hi, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi. I'm sorry, but I can't sit there and argue with somebody. Okay, so let me tell you something. We're gonna skip topics to conversations. If I were ever married, right, you would never see me without my ring on my finger. I don't care. Oh my goodness. Like, for me, it's just, my wedding ring would be a very huge part of just my day-to-day. I would never take it off. You know how some women say, oh, I don't want to get it, stuck so stuck inside of it all. You know, when I work, I'm not taking it off. I don't care. Listen, this man proposed. This man said his words. Okay, this is a vow between me, him, and God and my family. Listen, this is stuck on my finger for life because you stuck with me for life. Okay, and until death do us part. You know what's so funny? This may be a little harsh to say, but if I was to get married and my husband died before I did, I would still wear my wedding ring. Now, unless I were to get with someone, then I would take it off, but I will always keep it in a special place. And like, I feel like when it comes to death, right, I feel like I don't know how somebody would feel about that, because you know, they may think that that's still a part of you, but just being very honest with you, like, you still have those memories of that man with you. And I'm not saying that you can't create new ones with, you know, with this new gentleman, but that will always hold a special and, you know, their place in your heart. So, you know, you can't make me forget those memories, or you can't make me, you know, just not have those memories with this man that came here before you. And that's why I feel like people really gotta understand something. And I'm not being disrespectful in no way, shape, or form, but others came before you, my love. So if you run into somebody that you know, right? And I'm not sitting up here saying, so y'all just hold on for a second. I'm not saying you gotta be like, oh my goodness, hey, how you? Not saying all of that. But even if you, no, but if he was married, right? If he was married and his wife, you know, was deceased, it's a difference than if each other's spouses are deceased. That's different. Now, come on. I'm damn. Can somebody have that? But if they still living and you got Shorty on your mind, oh, well, you and Shorty could go re-walk down the aisle, because I don't want no parts of I don't want no parts of that. Exactly my point. That's why I'm saying, when you lose somebody, right, it's a big difference than they down the block from you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a big difference. It's a huge difference. Oh, I mean, I'll hope one day. I will hope one day. But seriously, it's, you know, it's a big difference than, all right, you know, Shorty down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So what if you list him, but he still... So what if you list him? What? So what if you list him? Because... So what if you lost him, but he's still living? What the hell? That don't even make sense. Oh, thank you. So what if you lost him, but he's still living? You mean like y'all not together no more? That's what I'm saying. It's the difference between if y'all are divorced, right? He was somebody new, you was somebody new. I'm not sitting up there saying y'all gotta have no full-blown conversation, because still, y'all might not even want to talk to each other after that. Y'all could... Listen, what is so wrong, right, and so damaging with seeing somebody, right, y'all just walk past each other? What is wrong with that? Right? What is so wrong with that? So what if you living but living? What? If they're alive and y'all split, that's completely different. If they still have feelings and they alive, probably best to stay away from that relationship. I agree. I do, because sometimes, like I told you guys, sometimes you will actually be surprised with who you actually end up back with, is the funny thing. Like, sometimes it could be where, you know, you could be with somebody and he could be with somebody, and then y'all both could split with that person, but then the first person that you were with, that actually does end up being your forever. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time for you to grow, understand, have better communication, have better listening skills. Sometimes the person that you love is literally right in front of you and you don't even know it, and you don't even see it. But God has it so right to where you end up right back with that person, and that person actually does be your forever. That's crazy. And I always tell people this, right? If you and somebody else get back together, right? Like let's say if I got back with somebody, right? But I moved on and he moved on, right? Whatever the case may be. Now let's say me and him get back together. One thing I am not going to do, right? I'm not gonna ask you anything about her, respectfully, because I'm not her and she's not me. And now this is now our new relationship. So you know, we coming in better, we coming in stronger, we coming in hotter. That's all I'm saying. I always say never ask about the last one. You know why? Because they didn't work for a reason, and whatever the reason may be, let it be. Because now you in his life, so now y'all just live together and be happy. I mean, what's the problem? I don't understand. Oh, Holy Father loves you. Yes, he does. That's why I'm not dating. I don't want to catch feelings for someone who isn't supposed to be the wife God prepared for me. I get that. I get that. I definitely do get that. I totally get that. I definitely do. Somebody's playing music, sorry. Somebody playing something, I don't know what they playing, but I was just jamming to it though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I told you guys that today I wanted to talk about love. And that's why I feel like love is a lot of things, right? Thank you. But I look at it like this. Love could be a lot of things, right? But I don't feel like love is where I don't feel like love is abuse. You know, I don't feel like love is mentally degrading someone or physically degrading them. I feel like love is a lot of things, right? Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is honest. Love is real. You know, love is love. And it is, but don't love someone so much to where you lose sight of who you are. Don't ever love someone more than you love yourself, because that's dangerous, because then, you know, they have control over you. They do. I wasn't always like this though, but once I found about soul ties, I had to get a lot of things. I understand. Love is communication. Love is being honest. Love is being the person who is responsible. I agree. Love nowadays is if the man has... Yo, shut up, please. That's... I always tell people, if you're gonna love someone, love them for who they are. You know, if you think that someone is gonna come in and sweep... Now, I'm not saying that someone can't come in and sweep you off your feet and have all this money and all these things like that, but let's say you get with a football player, right? And he's on the road or whatever. You in this really big house and you told, you know, your girls and everything. But sweetheart, you laying by yourself at night in this big house. But you laying in this cold bed by yourself. Now let's say you date somebody that got 9 to 5. Just ain't. You know, y'all got a little, you know, 1 bedroom, whatever. You know, it's like crazy. It's just for you and him. And at night, this man is holding you. You feel his warmth. You feel his heat. You feel his hands. You feel him. Right? Which one would you rather have? Somebody want to tell me, talk in general. don't bring celebrities or athletes. First of all, I don't know none of these damn people, and these people don't know me. But I know how, they have to travel and things of that nature. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I would just rather my man be home with me. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, how you go? Don't tell me what to talk about. Bye. Goodbye. Like, get out of here. You don't tell me what I talk about on my page. That's not what we doing. Now, I'm not, and if y'all ever noticed, like, I never said that, oh my goodness, the athlete is out there cheating. I never said that. I just said, which one would you rather have? That's what I said. So, checkmate. Get out of here. I'm just saying, I would rather, have a man holding me, if not every night, every other night, instead of, like, maybe if you, days out of a month because they gotta go, or they gotta, this or that. Like, I'm not, and I understand, they gotta go, and I'm not saying that they're wrong, no, but I'm just saying, I mean, damn, can you FaceTime me and fall asleep with me something? Like something, like, I mean, damn. Jesus, don't talk about some, these people don't know me. What the hell? You acting like they know who I am. No, they don't. Like, get out of here, yo. Real talk. That's crazy. Like, what? How you mad? Like, what happened? I love you, though. Have a great day. Just saying, damn. Even if my man was to work overnight, right? I'm not going to be one of those obsessive women that's like, oh my goodness, babe, can you FaceTime me when I sleep? Girl, he is at work. Take your ass to bed. Like, go to bed. Like, he at work. Go to bed. He see you in the morning. That's all I'm saying. Sheesh. Because I feel like sometimes some women are a little bit much. I do. I feel like, they be wanting for you to, I'm back at your ass so hungry. Ugh. Exactly. Listen, I don't mean no harm, but I don't want somebody to think that, and I'm not being disrespectful, so I don't want nobody to, to feel like I'm being disrespectful. Like I tell you guys, I don't want to be up under you 24/7, because I'm going to start to get frustrated, because I got to keep looking at you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, didn't I just see you about 2 minutes ago? Can you go home? Like, I do believe that absent makes the heart grow fonder. I do. Give me time to miss you. Give me time to be able to talk to you about my day. Give you time. I always tell people this. If I haven't seen you in like 2 days, right? Because I'm busy, whatever. We could go out to dinner, and then we can actually have a really decent conversation, because it's been 2 days. So now you're telling me, about your day. Now I'm telling you about my day. And now we're interacting with each other. This is how the conversation flows. This is how you have a good night, good energy, good spirit, good vibes, good aura. What is wrong with that? Instead of me having to see you every day, I feel like I'm not going to have nothing to talk to you about every day. Like, I'm going to be like, hello, good morning. Like, what? I'm just saying. Oh, he said, oh, you like clingy women? But I also like my... I don't like all that. I be so afraid to touch somebody. I don't like doing that. Not crazy. See, that, and you know what's so funny, right? I feel like sometimes a man secretly, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like sometimes y'all like that crazy, that toxic stuff, but y'all be the first ones talking about some, oh my goodness, I don't want nobody toxic. But yeah, you be sitting up here talking to all them toxic, crazy women, okay? The ones that be sitting up here fighting over you, arguing over you, and you sitting in the corner just loving it. Like a damn fool. Like, no. Oh, thank you. Like, no. Love is a spirit. That person carries. Love is kindness. Love is accepting who the person is. Love is caring about one another down to the food you put into your body. That part. No grown man want that for whom? Wait, no grown man. I mean, if I was a man, I'm not dating somebody that is no disrespect, that is clingy and you crazy. Like you got the double C's, you got to go. You can't be clingy and crazy. You got the double C's, you got to go. Your ass got to go to the damn dog park. Okay, like you got to go to the dog park. Like, no, baby, you got them double C's. Thank you. You got to go. Like, you got them double C's, you're crazy, you're clingy, you gotta go. Get out of here. Like, I don't want no parts of that. You CCT, crazy, clingy, toxic, you got to go. When you CCT, you gotta go. Get out of here. Like, no. Either you double C or you CCT. Clingy, crazy, or you clingy, crazy, and toxic. Oh, hell no, I'm not dealing with that. That's that crazy shit. And then some men, like, they like it. You be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They be like, man, that to me is so good. I'm sure it is, because y'all both crazy as hell. Like, crazy and crazy. You know what? Y'all do deserve each other. There you go. Yep. Match made in heaven. Like, that's that crazy mess. Sitting there keying up somebody's car, bleaching their clothes and things like that. And you sitting up here throwing her clothes out the closet. And before you know it, y'all just like, oh, babe, I love you. What the fuck? I don't want no parts of that. You keep that all day. Like, no, keep that. I don't want no parts of that. Not, you know, why does everybody think that though? All pretty women are clingy and crazy. I'm not clingy. Like, I don't care, because I'm always at work, so I don't care. So I don't care. What is your thought on age gap? I'm 23 from the USA and my wife is 43. Filipino. We have been happily married for 3 years. As long as why the hell does it matter? As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Sweetheart, let me say something. Age is nothing but a number. That's it. That is it. All pretty women are not crazy. Don't say that. I'm not, well, I used to be, but I'm not no more. I'm not anymore. I would sit there, right, and I would argue, right? I would sit there and argue in public. I'm not doing that no more. Like, I'm too grown for that. I'm somebody's mother. So if you think I'm finna be sitting up here, right? Good morning, arguing with you in public, but I'm probably going to have to sit up here and tell my 9-year-old off. Oh, I'm not. No, one of y'all got to go. No. All pretty women are, y'all don't listen to him. All pretty women are not crazy. We not finna. No, we not. Oh, thank you. No. Hell no. Like, I answer, hell no. Hell no. Good morning. Somebody asked, do I want to be a mom again? That, you know, hell, no, no. You keep that. Listen, keep those beautiful blessings away from me. You could bless me with anything else, but just not that. Like, please, that's why these legs say close, baby. There is no open sesame. You're not pulling nothing out of nobody's hat. You're not about to take no magic wand. We're not doing none of that. No, this is a gatekeeper. Only God got the key. That's it. I don't want to, no, keep them blessings with you, Jesus, because I don't want none. That, hell no. Y'all, do y'all see my 9-year-old? Damn. Like, you see how high my voice got? Hell no. Like, no, I'm ready to drop his ass off with his grandparents. Like, no. Listen, they are blessings. I truly do believe that babies are blessings. And I'm cool with that. But I want to be able to give you your child back. Because they can't tell you when something wrong. They can't talk to you. I can't deal with that. And I feel like, to be honest with you, right? To be very honest with you, I would never, like, I'm trying to answer this and, you know, still keep it respectful. I personally probably would not have another child because of everything that my son is medically going through right here. So, to be very honest, I have this fear of my next child being, you know, having to go through the same thing that my son went through. And my heart couldn't take that. My heart couldn't take you know, me having 2 kids that has epilepsy, or like both my kids having a seizure at the same time. And I wouldn't be able to put myself through that. That would be too much on my spirit. And I would think that I am the cause of it. I feel like my medical genes are extremely strong, right? I would never, I don't want to put a child through that, because you know, look at what my son is going through. You understand what I'm saying? So if a man comes in, right, if a man comes in, right, and he says, and he says, hey, you know, I don't have any kids. Well, that's your problem, brother, because you better go on somewhere else. And I want kids. Well, sorry, I'm not the one for you, boo. You got to go. Like, no. Bye. Don't come over this way, because I don't want no parts of none of that. Like, I promise you. I cannot put a child through that. I cannot. Hi, good morning. I would be, you know, I would feel like a bad person if I was to ever have another child again and put a child through that, knowing, right? Knowing what my son is going through, I would be the fool. And realistically speaking, which I know is not going to happen, I would have to have been with the man that has never coughed, sneezed, blew his nose, stubbed his toe, nothing. In reality, that is not possible, because everybody gets sick. I just will not put myself through that. Thank you. So, you know, I feel like if you, and I'm not being disrespectful, right? But, and I mean this in the utmost respectful way. If you went through hell and high waters, right, with your first child, right? Respectfully speaking, and I'm not being disrespectful, if a man is coming in and he's in your ear, he's like, oh yeah, you know, baby, I'll be there for you, you know. Like, that's where you gotta go. That's when you gotta do that. I'm like, no, like, no. Yeah, it's that crazy. Like, that's that. You're lying. Like, no, we're not doing that. Hell no. Hold on, let me read your comments. That's why it's good to just to marry and have kids and stay married. Sometimes you don't stay married. I keep telling people that. I don't understand why people think when you marry that's forever, because sometimes it's just not. Now, it is not fair to the new man who wants kids, so single men just need to look for single childless women. I don't agree to that. I don't. Because not every woman doesn't want kids again. I just don't want kids again. I don't agree to that. I don't, because even sometimes I tell people, you may be married, and respectfully speaking, that might not last forever. So then when you and her split, you are now a single mother and he is now a single father. So my thing is that title can still be over both of each other's heads. Oh, well, I'm not a single mother. I'm just a divorced mother. Baby, you're a single mother. I'm not a single father. I'm just a divorced father. Baby, you're a single father. It's simple as that. The hell? He said the pinky toe need to get a better home. This right here, everybody wants... Let me see. Hold on. I think I got it in here, because everybody wants to know this Dom tree stand. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I think I got this from the gas station. Gold? It just says gold. Matter of fact, oh, y'all know what? And it's funny because I'm actually going to get my car washed today. Now that y'all said that. So the orange that, well, not... Oh, sorry. To be realistic, that doesn't mean your next pregnancy will be the same as your first pregnancy. Come on now. Let's be mature. No! I saw that. Respectfully speaking, that is being mature, because I'm not going to sit there and chance something knowing what I went through with my first pregnancy. And I understand every pregnancy is not the same, but let me tell you something. That first one for me was enough. That's like saying I'm in the middle of the street and I get hit by a car, right? And then I say, oh, well, if I go play in the middle of the street again, I might not get hit by a car. I'm going to get hit by a car. I'm not going to sit there and put myself through that same emotion. When let's just be very clear. Even if I think I know a man, right, he could switch at the drop of a dime. So I could become pregnant and then it could be a whole, well, that's not my child. That I'm not putting myself through that. Been there, done that. And I always say, when you learn your lesson, you learn your lesson. That's why I personally would be with the man that has a child. But respectfully speaking, my personal preference is, if you have 2 kids by 2 women, I don't want no parts of that. Respectfully speaking, that's too many damn different personalities that somebody got to deal with. I'm not dealing with that. So again, you know, single men with kids, single man without a child doesn't want a woman with a child. Respectfully, I can understand that. So I'm going to need, you know, for my personal preference to be respected and not get looked at as, oh my goodness, that's disrespectful. It's not. That's my personal preference. And I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to let nobody change my mind. Oh, hold on. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me or no? Okay, so my hairdresser just called me, right? And tell me why she just said that she could take my hair out for free and I can still get my hair done today. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, huh? I've never heard nobody doing that before. So she was like, yeah. She was like, you know, we could take your hair out for free. I was like, and you know, I was like, for real? She was like, yes, we can. I was like, so that mean I'm getting my hair done? I'm like, so that mean I'm getting my hair done? Because, I don't know, but I was like, I don't know. So this is what I could do. I could get my hair done today, right? And then after I'm done getting my hair done, I could take 2 out to dinner. And then like me and him could go like run our little errands and stuff like that, right? Because tomorrow I gotta work both jobs, so you know. Hold on, I gotta make sure that I got wait, I gotta make sure that I got everything that I need first. Hold on. So let me just make sure, because I'm not trying to go in there and be embarrassed. So hold on, let me see. Hold on. Like, let me just make sure. Oh, and I do. Like, that's crazy. No, I listen, I have my hair. I always have my hair. Oh, wait, do I have my hair? Oh, because you know what? I keep my hair inside my book bag and my trunk. Don't judge me what I do. No, I was brushing my little, you know, like when the braid come out, you know what I'm saying? And then the hair be right there, so you gotta brush the little snaps. Cause listen, baby, I got some thick ass hair, okay? Like I have some real thick hair. I do, like my hair is extremely thick, right? So I was, you know, brushing it up in the back, cause you don't want the little kitchen poppers being all too. I'm black, so what the hell? Let's just keep it a buck, okay? Might be popping back there, so I'll be having to take the brush, you know, and brush the. Like, damn, I'm black. What the hell? It is what it is. The hell out of here. I'm black. What y'all expect? For me not to have no little poppers back there? Well, baby, I do. Well, yeah. Well, that actually costs $200 to get done. Yeah, like, you know, I'm black. What the? Listen, I'm gonna embrace all my little BBs back there, okay? I mean, why not? I mean, what the hell? You might as well, right? Oh, but see, that means I'm gonna have to take my son to get something to eat then, because he is gonna be hungry. Or I can either, I don't know, I can either, like, I don't know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. No, she's braiding my hair. Because I told her, I was like, you know, I was like, you know, my braids are still inside my hair. I didn't take anything out. So, and she was like, you know, we could take your hair out for free. And I was like, huh? I've never heard them doing that, but I've gone to her again before, like, I even had my son. So, like, she's known me since forever. I haven't, I'm sorry. So, looks like I can get my hair done today. Just gotta make sure my son got something to eat. Now, mind you, I might get out of there probably like 6 o'clock, maybe, something of that nature. And then, like, we can still go out to get something to eat and things like that. So, how about you shut up? Shut up. You shut up. I love you. God bless you. I wish you nothing but the best. I promise you. I'm not, so I promise. I didn't think that this was gonna happen. Someone said, yeah, she is doing you a favor, but will braid a new one for $200. She is willing to do that. She needs that. You do know that when you get your hair done, you're supposed to pay. So what you thought I was gonna do? Pay tomorrow? That's where you gotta go like this. Like, what are you talking about? I subscribe so I don't miss me. Oh, thank you. So I'm like, I mean, did somebody tell you something different? Because I'm confused. Now, what happened? Unless you go somewhere and you don't got paid till like another day, then tell me, please. Everybody keeps saying that. So I'm gonna get off of here because I gotta call my sister and see where she at to see if she can get to for me. They probably should be back by now, so oh, so what you saying is she gonna take it out but not braid it today? That's what you're saying? Yeah, no, we're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. You're gonna take my hair out and you're gonna braid it today because, like, no, I don't have Instagram. You know what, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here and I'm probably just gonna tell her, like, you know, I don't feel too comfortable with them taking out my hair. To be honest, I don't, because I like taking out my own hair. So who clubbing? I don't go to nobody club now. I would feel, I like taking out my own hair, right? And I like taking out my own hair. I just think it's better to take out my own hair. I just have more of a sense of comfortability because I like doing it, you know, at my home, you know, and then washing it and things like that. So I'm gonna tell her, like, listen, you know, I could come another day, but I can't make it today. But I text her though. I text her last night And I was like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it, because the same number that I called her from is the same number that I text. And I told her, I said, the only reason why I didn't call you, I said, because it was after hours, and I don't know how hairdressers feel about somebody calling in when they're not at the hair salon or something of that nature. So, I was trying to be respectful. You get what I'm saying? Plus, I had a lot going on yesterday. Hi, Kendall. So, I didn't want to call her like 8, 9 o'clock, and, they close at 6. I think, that's rude. I had till 6 o'clock to be able, to call you and tell you, hey, I'm not coming. So I was like, okay, well, let me send her a text. So I text her and I let her know, like, I was, before. Because I think that, again, I'm basically on somebody else's timing, because I asked them to do me a favor. And, I sent a text out because I didn't want to call her. Because I didn't know, like, how, I don't know, like, if they get irritated and people call them after, like, or when they leave. Because if somebody try to call me about my job and I'm not at work, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm not picking up my phone. So don't even ask me, because once I'm out of work, my mindset is cooked. That done turned off from work. It's back to motherland. Motherland, 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 motherland. So I'm calling and be like, hey, I would rather, I feel, because if you think about it, like, they use their hands a lot. So I will feel bad if she has to take my hair out. And then, mind you, my hair is going to have to get washed, right? That's one. So, you're not going to try to add something on to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, so, first of all, it's not even like her trying to add something on for washing my hair. But that's just, that is a charge. Like, you get what I'm saying? But my thing is, like, they use their hands a lot. So I don't want you to feel like you got to take out my hair, wash my hair, and then braid my hair. That's, that's a lot. That's a lot that you got to do, and, for one person, and you only get $200. I don't think that that's fair to her. So I would rather, take out my own hair, wash my own hair, and then, her just braid it, because they use their hands a lot, and I'm pretty sure, their hands probably cramp up a lot. That's not fair to them. Are you one? That's not fair to them. I'd rather it be, respectful for her, by, her being able to, to relax her hands. This is where I need Richard out on here. Damn, I need him on here. Because I gotta work my other job Saturday. I think I'm off Monday. I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, but okay, so Johnny Saliva is saying it is normal. A lot of people do it when they need the money. That's why I said she needs that 200 today. I get it, but at the same time, that's not fair to her, though. That's not fair that she got to take off my hair, right? And wash it and then braid it. That's a lot. I don't even like taking on my hair. Now, I love washing my hair because I love the way it feels. But my thing is, that's not fair to somebody. And again, I'm just trying to keep it fair for her, because that's not fair to her. That's not. Hi, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. I just think that's crazy to think that somebody's supposed to take your hair out and wash it and then do it after. That's not right. I don't think that that's right. And I understand she needs the money. Like, I get that, right? I get that. Good morning. But I would rather it be, respectful to her hands, because again, they use their hands a lot, so that's not fair to them. It's not. Good morning. Because this is going to take a while to take out. And I don't think that's fair. Now, somebody got to be standing on their on their feet. Maybe, like, what? 2 hours longer than what they should. That's not fair to her. And I'm not going to do that to her. That's not right. Again, I just treat people the way I would want somebody. Because if I was, I wouldn't be doing that. Like, I would not be no. Like, I would tell you, you got, and it's plus, like, when you come in there, you know, you should come in there with your hair, you know, taken out and already washed. I just think that that's, you know, that's fair, because again, they got to be on their feet and using their hands for long hours at a time. I just don't think that that's right to do to them. I just don't. Thank you. I just rather keep it, you know, respectful and honest. And I'm not used to going in there with my hair still braided up and things of that nature. So that's not cool to me. I'm not gonna do that to her. I'm not. I feel like you using somebody like that, because then it'll be, oh well, hey girl, you know, I was busy, can you do this again? No, but I'm not doing none of that. It was a one-time thing. So, you know, now, like, I don't want her to think that I have this sense of comfortability with coming in there like that, and then she has to do that. That's not fair to her. I'm not gonna do that to her. Come on. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm just not. Like, I really am not. And like, I feel bad. I do, because I feel like you're saying, hey, you know, she's probably doing it because she needs the money. And I get that. But at the same time, that's not fair to her. If I'm coming in there with my braids still inside my hair not washed, that it's not brushed, it's not combed, it's not nothing, it's just hair. Like, that's not fair to her. So I'm trying to be understanding to her having to stand up for hours at a time and use her hands for hours at a time, but still try to be understanding of, yo, you know, she really may need this money. I don't know. I can't answer that one. Oh, so he says, so in a way, you are the one doing her a favor by accepting the offer. Why is nobody not understanding where I'm coming from? Like, I'm confused. Like, what is happening? I'm trying to be a good person here, and y'all making it so hard for me right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because if anything, I would have to call her and be like, hey, you know, when you take it out, you know, it has to get washed, and then it still has to get done. Like, that's, you know, I feel like then she's going to try to put on more by having to wash my hair. Like, like, again, I feel like, you know, that's a lot. That's a lot. I never thought that being a good person would be so goddamn hard. I swear to you, I didn't think so. And I might not be done with my hair till about freaking 6 o'clock. That's what I'm saying. Somebody said, nah, mama, that's her job. It's actually is not. She's just the hair braider. She shouldn't be taking out my hair and washing it and then braiding it. That's a lot. Yeah, like, I'm trying to be considerate to, you know, her having to stand there for a long period of time, knowing that she originally shouldn't even be standing that long and using, that's a lot. I'm just explaining to you why people offer those kind of help. If you understand it, you will do it. I get you. As much as I would love to, right? I have my son, so my son not gonna sit there for damn near 6 hours. He's not gonna, well, longer, because remember, taking this out is gonna be, you know, longer. So I can't sit there that long and have a 9-year-old. My son's not gonna sit there that long. He's not gonna do it. He's not. And y'all still gotta remember, I still have a 9-year-old with me, so if anything, I think that I am off Monday, right? And if I could find somebody to drop him off to school, then I could get my hair done Monday morning, right? Because then he goes to Wakeman on Monday. So, you know, then I'll be able to get my hair done Monday, because I think I'm off my second job Monday. Yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that tablet or that iPad, that's not gonna keep him occupied forever. Mom, I'm hungry. Mom, I'm ready to go. Mom, when are we leaving? And then that's going to drive me insane. Yeah, it is okay. Just do it on another day. You have time, but accepting an offer is good. I'm not going to accept something and not know that I can't do it. So, you know. And then mind you, right on top of that, I'm hungry. Like, I purposely didn't eat all morning just so I could go out with him and eat. So, and remember how he was like, oh, Mom, I want Wendy's, and he was like, oh, I'm just kidding. That's what I would have had to give him, right? Well, like, not what I would have had to give him, but he probably would have wanted that so I could go, like, get my hair done. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, no. Like, I feel like it'd be another day. Here I am, you know, not taking him where I'm supposed to go. Like, I can't. Like, I'll call her and I'll let her know, like, listen, you know, I can't make it, you know? And I want somebody to answer that question for me. He asked me, you got any makeup on? I want you all to answer that question for me. Bribing him with breakfast. No, I said I didn't eat because I told him that we could go out for breakfast in the morning. So now we're like, when he come from here, we're gonna go to IHOP and then we're gonna go run some errands. Thank you, Terrence, for answering that question. Because someone just asked, you got on any makeup? With the time you are using to complain, you would have finished doing your hair. How? I would have had to still drop my son up the side. That would not have been enough time, my love. Somebody asked again. Answer my question. Do you have on any makeup? You do know that the live chat is answering the question for you. So, you know, I'm pretty sure if you could type it in here, sweetheart, I'm pretty sure you can read what everybody is saying on here. You guys, do I have on any makeup? That part. So they answered for you. So now you don't gotta ask me again, do I have on any makeup? Good morning. Thank you. That part. Thank you. It's cold in here. So I'm gonna get off of you guys and I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna let her know that I'm not gonna be able to make it. It's just called common courtesy and just respect. And I'm used to doing these things myself. And I'm not gonna put that I'm not gonna be that burden on her when, you know, I still got, you know, my son. You guys, the only thing that I have on here, the only thing I have is Cash App. And my Cash App is Panda Bear 11240. I don't know if somebody wants to pin it on here for me again, because I get asked that question a lot all of a sudden now. I don't know if anybody in here knows what my Cash App is though. So, because I would have had them like put it on here, and then I would have just been able to pin it instead of me doing a poll, because that's annoying. Because everybody start tripping when I do that. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do none of that. But that's my Cash App name. It's Panda Bear 11240. And you'll see the background is pink with a lot of hearts. That's me. My nose is a little sore. Oh, thank you. From right here. And the thing that I like about my nose piercing is that it's really little. So, like, you really can't see it, you know? It's really little. I didn't want nothing too, you know, too crazy, or like, I don't want none of that extra crazy mess. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know. Oh, that was kind of you to say. Where is Ricky? Where is Kiva? Where is Miss Leah? Where is Richard? Like, where is Jason? I think Jason was in here. I don't know what the hell happened to him. I think he ghostbusted me. I love you. I love you guys so much. You guys are the bomb.com. I definitely am going to try to get my hair done on Monday if I can, if it's God, or even if, I mean, no, I'm going like this to my thing. I'm twisting it on here. It's cold in here. My Cash App is Panda Bear 11240. Can somebody pin my Cash App on here? I mean, put my Cash App on here, and then I'll pin it for you guys. Oh, you too, my love. Have a great day. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning to you. Can someone do my Cash App on here, and then I pin it on here? Because I don't want to start a poll, because people want to start tripping and things of that nature. And so, do you guys mind me, you know? Hold on. I'm gonna go like this. Hold on. No. I don't. I did my face on live. I washed my face, but I didn't do that. Let me see how you do it. Oh, hold on. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? I have told you guys where I'm from a lot, and I just don't think that you guys can understand what I'm saying. So I don't know. So that's like not being disrespectful, but that's the only reason why I'm not saying where I'm from, because nobody can understand where I say where I'm from. Nobody has got it right at all. Like, no, you're fine. You're fine. Like, I promise you're fine. But nobody has got it right. No, nobody has. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not from Barbados. Oh, that's cute. Good morning. So I don't ever want anybody to feel like I'm purposely ignoring you. It's not that, but I done told y'all a million times where I'm from. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. It does come and go. It actually does come and go. It doesn't just stay forever. It definitely, especially if I'm upset, forget it. But if I'm like normal, then you can pretty much understand what I'm saying. Oh, wait. Thank you. So, that part, just tell him, listen, I'm a gift from God. That's it. That is it. That's it. Like, when I yawn, right here hurt just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But right here, it hurt. You know what's so funny? That's one thing that I will always stay, is humble. I just think that's the best way to be. And honest. Like, that's just why I think. I don't know about nobody else, but what the hell? Like, I don't know. Hi. No, I'm not from there either. Oh, that was cute. Thank you. I cannot wait to go eat. I'm hungry. Listen, at the dog park, but nobody got time for that. We got to go. Like, no. Wait, why you say shush? What happened? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You just sending. Thank you. You just sending, huh? You just sending away, my love. Everybody keeps saying that. It's driving me insane. I'm not her. I'm trying to yawn, but it's like... That's how it looks. Somebody is just sending. Thank you. We are gonna go to IHOP. That's where we are gonna go to get some breakfast today, this morning. So that's where we are going to go right now. It's cool. See how I'm yawning? See how I'm yawning? Oh, y'all just sending. That's so cool. Thank you. I never had braces a day in my life. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is the most I've ever gotten. Like, seriously on here. Sing. Y'all want me to sing? What? That's the most I've ever gotten on here. I probably do. I wouldn't know the answer because I don't do that to myself. That's funny. Oh, thank you. That part. Thank you. Why do y'all want to hear me? Like, why? You know, it's so funny. Like, why? The only person. Wrong thing. Oh, I can't even, like, do it. I can. I just don't feel like I just don't feel like doing it right here. I get a little bit. It's just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, Lord. Like, what? I'm on the moon. What the hell? I am not. Just a little bit. He just sending. Oh my goodness. Now you guys are requesting I sing. Now that is so awkward. Oh, thank you. That part. Wait, what happened? Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus, what is going on? Oh my. Oh, don't do that. That's not nice. Don't put that. That's so mean. Oh my. Y'all know what's so funny, right? Somebody actually hates my laugh. I was like, I don't care. Oh my goodness. Good morning. I told you guys where I am from, so I don't understand, like, you know, what else y'all want me to say, because I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't understand what else you guys want me to say. There's nothing else for me to say. It's just not. What? Stop, be nice. I don't know what yours do. What yours do? Nasty. Oh, thank you. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's cold in here. Yeah, we not in the kitchen today. You weren't okay. So okay, you guys. Somebody else asked the question that asked, you wearing makeup or you naturally or you glow naturally? How was let me ask a question, right? How is something embarrassing to somebody else that has nothing to do with them? That's something. I don't mean no harm and I don't mean no disrespect, but if somebody is doing something and it has nothing to do with you, respectfully speaking, if this is what you're talking about, honey, that's not embarrassing. That's not embarrassing. If someone wants to do what they want to do, I say, hey, let them. They grown. And this is me, coming extremely, respectful. It's never, me being rude and nothing like that. No, but I'm just asking, like, in what nature, in what manner is that rude? I don't understand. I mean, am I missing something? If I am, somebody please point it out. Talk to me. Am I saying something wrong? I've never been to a club a day in my life. I don't club. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't. Like, I'm literally just gonna spend time with my son. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't even know what that means, but okay. Like, I don't even know what that means, but okay, whatever. Oh, you gotta go. Hello, good morning. How are you? Okay. Y'all done? Or no? Y'all done? Okay. Just want to make sure that everybody that should not be inside here is not inside here. So the rest of y'all can stay at the dog park. Have a great day. What you eat? What was you eating? You guys, in my AI, so we had 2 questions asked so far. Hello. That's why I said, I was like, they are boss. I said, whoever that, they just hitting the button. Ooh, you cooked egg, sausages, and grits. I'm so hungry. Like, don't do that because my stomach is like this. I'm up here so hungry, so please don't do that because I'm over here starving. Seriously. I think that it's sad that, and you know what's so funny? I actually go ice skating for fun. I go ice skating for fun. I like to read books for fun. I like to be a mother for fun. Those are things that I like to do. So thank you for asking what I like to do for fun. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, listen, sir. I don't want you to keep doing that. Thank you. You guys, I'm thinking about, I don't know if they're gonna stop. Oh, my favorite book thus far has got to be hands down Minds for a Moment. Oh my goodness. Father God in heaven, you guys, hold on, you guys. That book, let me tell you something. I was mad when I had to put the book down, okay? That freaking book was amazing. That book was so, Mind for a Moment. Okay, so Bossed Up, Move Up, you showed a lot of love. So good morning. Thank you for sending all the love that you sent, okay? You sent a whole lot of love. So thank you. I appreciate it, but you okay now? You good now? You showed a lot. A whole lot. I don't. I took Instagram down. I was like, I'm not doing all this. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go get my little one, and then we're gonna. Ricky, you just got in here. Now I'm gonna get off. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get my little one from class. I'll see you guys on the flip side. And I'm going to. Oh, you're very single. Well, then you know. You can find somebody. You know. Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm gonna go. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye, you guys. Ricky, I'm sorry you just got in here, but I gotta go. Bye. Thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate it. I'm getting off so he can stop. Bye, you guys. I love you. Have a great day. Bye, guys.